Hi, Flosstube. It's Monday, October 15th. Halfway through October already. And, yeah, we're definitely feeling the fall weather now. It's been quite a bit colder. Sent my son to school in his winter jacket today. Fun times. And I didn't send my daughter to daycare in her winter jacket because she doesn't have one. So I guess maybe I should go buy one. Probably gonna have to take the kids to do that tonight. So Brian left yesterday at 4:30 in the morning, 4:35, something like that. Drove a couple hours to the airport and got on a plane to go to Utah. He is there for work, for a conference, and apparently he's staying at kind of a nice resort in Park City. And so it was 36 and snowing yesterday. Very not jealous there because we had 60 degrees and sun, which meant I got to get outside and get a whole lot of needle minders made. It's probably going to be my last round before winter, would be my guess. But yeah, he got a compact rental car and he's talking about these questionable mountain roads, and he's even nervous, and he's already a horrible driver. So told him it's a good thing we have his life insurance policy and to be careful. He also kind of freaked out because he saw a wolf, I guess, on a sidewalk, and I don't know. Apparently it's not like Michigan. So he is gone until very, very late Wednesday / early Thursday morning. I'll see him for an hour while we're getting ready for work, and then I won't see him again until Sunday because Thursday I get to leave work at 2 and head to my retreat. And it actually doesn't start until Friday, but I was under the impression it started Thursday, so I got my hotel room for Thursday night. And even though I don't have a roommate anymore, I'm still going to take advantage of it. I am leaving work at 2, so I don't have to drive in rush hour traffic. And I am going to relax and cross-stitch and watch whatever I want on TV because there will be no children to tell me they want something else. So it'll be nice to get away for a couple days after Brian's been gone. We made it through this morning okay. 2 more mornings, that's all I gotta get through. Yeah. We'll see how tonight goes, but they did mostly good yesterday. No, get down. Roxy, get down. Get down. Okay. Ugh. Ouch. Ah. Owie. So, I'm going to jump right in. I have a lot to show you. A lot of whips. I've been doing a lot of stitching. I have a finish. I've got a whole bunch of stuff spread out all over here. So I'm going to start with my finish. This was a start, I'm not even going to pretend to know when, a long time ago. We'll just go with that. I need something white. So this was a start a long time ago. It is a Just Nan dewdrop. Came with the buttons, and I actually have this frame as well. So I will obviously be putting it in that frame. So here is my little bunny. It is so cute. A little bit of beads. Very nice. Oh look, the dog wants to play. So yep, that is finished. It really didn't take that long to finish once I pulled it out. So I don't know why it sat for so long. Other than I can't focus on can't focus on one thing at a time. So that is my finish. I do not have any FFOs because I never do. I gotta do those. I've got so many. And I was gonna do a setup in the basement and do a couple videos with my finishing stuff. And maybe I still will with this one. I can show you how I stretch my pieces. I prefer using the stitchery tape. Dog, go chew on a cat instead. Although it would probably also squeak. Never mind. So yeah, whips. I have been a serial starter. I definitely can't compete with the Queen of Starts. Maybe I'm a princess. I don't know. It's a lot. So I'm not gonna go in order either because I don't remember. I don't even have anywhere to pile up my stuff. Okay. First one, I started this the other night. This is a Dragon Dreams chart. Dragon of the Deep. So cute. I love it. So I started this, and I like to start in the corner. And then I found out that this border is all Krynic. This inner one is all beads. The wave is a water lilies that I don't have. So yeah, I still started in the corner. I am stitching this on a 28 count even weave. And the color is teal blue. It is a hand dyed by Rolanda. And this is just the perfect fabric for this pattern. I'm so happy about it. Okay, here's my start. Oh, isn't it awesome? Look how similar it is. I mean, I could not have found a better fabric. So this is the corner, the sand dollar, and I started the borders, and I'll pull them down too. I started this later in the evening. It must have been late Saturday night maybe, I don't know, and discovered I needed all this Krynic and a water lily and beads and whatever. So of course I jumped on to Stony Creek and put in an order, hoping that they get here before I leave for retreat, but not holding my breath, I guess. I'm gonna compete with the dog today, apparently. So that is, pattern. That is my first whip. Sorry, I want to get these put away. I need to start packing for retreat and picking my projects. And this is in a nice new project bag I'll tell you more about later. Still know where to set everything. Okay, my next whip is a freebie. This is by Sandman Originals. Halloween Quake. Roxy, stop. It's a Halloween Quaker 2013. I'm not going to show you the picture because all I have is the chart. But here is my progress. And this is fabric from Oksana Dyer on eBay. And actually she's been posting on Facebook. She's on Instagram. So cute. And I'm just kind of picking colors as I go. I'm trying to stitch most of the motif, you know, like Quaker style motifs in the variegated thread, and then like this down here is going to be a cat, so I'm doing it black, and it's got some Quaker in the inside that I'll do purple like the bat. October comes down here. But yeah, just kind of picking as I go. And I am using, let's see, Into the Darkness and Tiki Orange from Victorian Motto. Ooh, that didn't show up very nice. I'm using Grape from Color and Cotton. And I am using 2 hand dyed by Rolanda. This was from one of her Halloween collections. This might have been 2. I can't remember. This really, I mean, I'm about, did you notice? I said this was from 2013. I did switch it, managed to make an 8 instead of a 3, which means I have to finish it this year. And I think, actually I should probably finish it at retreat. This is a little bit more than halfway. So I think it'll be okay. I'll get it done. And if not, it'll just be the start date. I have to let the dog out. Go on. Now she won't be in here to squeak her toy. Okay. Next start. Whip and start. I picked this out the other day. Saturday, maybe? Went in my stash and pulled it out. There's a needle bling design. Get your witch on. Get out from under the china cabinet. Come on. Yeah, that got your attention. No. The cats like to go underneath the china cabinet and bat the cord around because there's a light in the top, but I don't have it plugged in. So that is what I started. And it came with the floss. And I got fabric from my stash. And this was, this is a hand dye by Stephanie. Spellbound, I believe is the color name. So I pulled this out. Got the front of the scissor fob done. No! And then I started the pillow. Now, the back of the scissor fob is supposed to be the same as the pillow, just 1/1 instead of 2/2. I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm either going to stitch the year or my initials. Get out of there. You're worse than the dog. Come on. They are really pushing it lately. The cats have now chewed through two. First they chewed through Brian's headphone cord that he uses for his computer. He was not happy. Then I found the other day that they had chewed through the cord on the baby monitor, which, I mean, we don't need the baby monitor anymore. I don't know why it's still up and being used. We're just lazy, I guess. I don't know. But they chewed through the cord on the charger. So I can't use the baby monitor anymore anyway. Little jerks. I don't know. I don't know if it's because they're young still, but, and I don't know who is worse. I'm thinking Revy is the chewer more than, I know Revy's the chewer. I caught him chewing on our dresser. He was underneath the dresser, on his back, chewing on the part that, you know, that the front board at the bottom. Glad I didn't spend an arm and a leg on that. Otherwise, I might have to kill him. So that's whip number 3. Whip number 4. I worked on this one last night. This one's looking good. Where's the pattern? Here it is. This is the start of the Stony Creek banner. And I think when I picked it up last night, I had the D and after done. I had the R here done. And I had the W back done. And one spider web. And nothing on the bottom. So this is where I am as of last night. Look at that. I should be able to actually finish this first pattern tonight. All that's left is the back work, or back stitch, you know, the black work border, and then the one spider web in the other corner, and stick the buttons on there. Super, super cute. The rest of the patterns are going to take more time just because there's more stitching. But yeah, so I'll get that one done and I'll drop this in the mail for Jackie. And then she'll get the rest of them in, you know, what, 7 years? I don't know. Hopefully not that long, Jackie, sorry. And I'm actually keeping this in my project bag that I was gifted. And I know I showed it before. This is my owl project bag. And this Q-snap is too big, so I've just been folding it over for now. Okay. I have 2 more whips, guys. 2 more. See what I mean by I've been doing a lot of stitching? This is a stitch along on Instagram. It is colors of Aurora Colors SAO? I don't know. I guess I need to look that up. I haven't worked on this in a little bit. This is the pattern. And I know a lot of people have gone nutso for this because it's gorgeous. So, I am actually stitching this on black linen because that's what I had in my stash. And I'm trying to use the stash as much as possible. Here is my start. Look at those colors. Love them. Love them. And this is the top left corner of the pattern. Ugh, almost smacked myself in the head. So it's right here. I need to get back to this one soon too because it's gorgeous. And really, stitching on the black linen has not been as bad as I thought it would. I haven't even had to put anything underneath. You know, sometimes with the dark fabrics, I'll put a white towel on my lap. Haven't even had a problem. Knock on wood, it stays that way. I don't know. Last whip. Also in a new project bag. As Ellery would say, unicorn. She's so cute when she says unicorn. Okay, so this was a kit. Ooh. Snag in my fabric. This is a kit. Be a light. These colors are just awesome. And here's the floss colors. But I didn't want to stitch it on the Ada. So I went in my stash. And I'm actually using my stash. And I pulled out, this is Crystal Phantom Belfast 32 count. Picture this plus. Oh, look at that sparkle. I think that's going to look awesome. I think it'll just add to the little like star twinkling effect. I wish you could get cameras to really show the opal the way it should be. Colors aren't too off. This is a really dark bluish purple. Just like I've said with every other project. I really need to get back to that one soon. I really like it. There are not enough hours in the day. So that is my whips. Let me slide this chair over here and pile some stuff up so I can get to the rest of it. Project-wise, along with all of these whips that are now out of the way, I had a little bit of fun with fabric dyeing. I had some 28 count even weave, white even weave from Hobby Lobby. I'd picked up, picked up a couple rolls with 40% off coupons, and I had some Rit dye. This started out as a project trying to get I'll show you in a minute, a piece of brown for a specific project, whatever. Well, I figured if I was going to dye one piece, I might as well dye 8 other pieces too. So I cut those big, they were 30 by 36 inch pieces of fabric, so I cut them into 4. And here's what I've ended up with. This is perfect for Halloween. This was, and I did use liquid Rit, and my method was so scientific. I put like 3/4 of a cup of water in a little container, and then I just poured some in. And then I used a spoon and put some of the dye on a paper towel to kind of give me an idea of the color. So, you know, whatever. This is violet and charcoal gray. And I don't know which one I did first. I may do a video of fabric dyeing because I bought more. This was hyacinth and navy. The hyacinth was a lot more purple than I wanted it, so then I put some navy on top. And this one I obviously didn't get as much dye on the piece as I thought because there ended up being some white in there. This is aquamarine, maybe a little bit of navy, I can't remember. Who knows? And it's a little bit more, this is a little bit washed out looking on the screen. There's a better, yeah, it really will be a good piece for, it would be good for a mermaid. All right, this is emerald with yellow on top. The emerald was a lot lighter than I thought it would be. So I don't know, it wasn't the color I wanted it to be, so I threw the yellow on top. So I like it. I just have to find projects for all these now. And I did do just yellow, nice and bright. Ethan wanted me to do yellow, so we got yellow. And then, now that other piece that I'm going to show you that's for a specific project, I needed brown. I had a piece of linen that was kind of like a almost natural, but not. It was like between a khaki and a natural. I don't know. So I don't have brown RIT, or I didn't have brown RIT. And this is the piece that made me figure out I could do what I wanted though, because I did yellow and violet, and it makes brown. Basic color mixing, I forgot about that. So I ended up with brown. This light pink is quartz pink, and the darker is coral. I don't know what I'll do with this piece. I like this piece, but it's a lot of variation there. I don't know. And this was black, which, well, it looks better on the camera than it does in real life. I don't know. It's not black. It's kind of a washed out black. Almost looks like gray, slate, but it is just black. Oops. This is the piece that I originally needed. So we're going to transition into plans because at retreat on Saturday, Susan is coming up and we are starting this together. Cricut Collection, October. I could not find the fabric this is stitched on, but I liked the tones. I liked the darker, you know, so I needed something along that line. So without spending more money, I wanted to use from Stash. This was a fat quarter. I did not keep the tag for what it was, unfortunately. But this is the one. What I did is I took the violet and the yellow, and I mixed a smaller amount of the violet with all of the leftover yellow that I had from that yellow piece, and just mixed a little bit at a time until I had a brown showing up on that paper towel. And then it was all just one color, so I wasn't going to get a ton of variation. This is what I ended up with. This is not true to color on the screen, but it's awesome. I think it'll be perfect. Let's see if folding it has any. No. That's a little bit better. So yeah. I'm happy with it. Now the problem. Oh, I almost hit myself in the head again. Do you see the letters? How It's kind of a dark and a light. I mean, there's good variation in there, right? I ordered the silks, and they came in time. It's supposed to be Silken Colors, Woods of Gold. And this is the silk. I do not think it looks like that. I don't know. It's hard to see. It's hard to tell the color on the camera, so it might not look too off to you. I don't know. But even, not worse, but it stands out on the picture, but I think it's too similar. I don't think I like it. So, without really having a way to order anything else in time, and I didn't want to wait, I didn't want to make an extra trip into the work at the quilt shop to see if I could find something. When I went to Joann, because I went to Joann and I bought a lot of floss, I found this DMC color variation. So I picked them up. I think it might be too red. I'm going to have to throw it on with the rest of the floss. I think it'll work because I think it'll actually stand out from the other floss. But I think it stands out on the fabric better. I don't know. What do you think? This was the other one I got, but it's too blue. So I'll have to use it for something else. So what's your thought? DMC or stick with the silk? I don't know. I hate ripping out, so I don't want to start in each and see what looks good. I don't want to have to tear anything out. That's just in my... I don't like wasting the time pulling it out. So, I don't know. Here's the rest of the colors, though. So, we'll see. I might have to just throw it all out on the table and look at it and have somebody else tell me what to do. So there is part of plans. And that will be for this weekend. I also kitted up. Where's my phone? I was going to show you a picture. I lost my phone. And I'm the only one home. I also, like I said, went to Joann's. They had, it wasn't a huge savings necessarily, but they had a 20% off your total purchase. And I had my arm twisted by Michelle Bendy. I'm going to be starting a Haid in November. She's a lot more nuts than I am because she's starting 4. So I went to get floss for that. And since I was going anyway, I grabbed, well, the Dragon Dreams pattern that I showed earlier. And then I also grabbed my Black Swan Dragons by the Fire stocking. This is the one that I'm going to stitch as my husband's stocking. So I grabbed all of the floss for that, except I have to order the Krynic and the Mill Hill beads because I completely forgot to check for those. And I'm going to stitch that on 32 opal, white, a little bit of shimmer. I think it'll be really pretty. Or maybe I should say sharp, because I don't know if my husband wants a pretty stocking. This is my Haid. This this is a huge Ziploc. Hi, kitty. And the pattern that I'm starting, I'm not going to take all this out. I'm starting a stitch in time. And I will finish it in 53 gears. Okay, I heard my phone. Yeah, no idea. Last of my plans. Hold on one second. Roxy! Shush! Come on! Let's go! She is really being a loudmouth. The last of my plans, I joined the stitch along. I'll try to maybe put some notes in this video with details below because I can't remember much, but they're releasing a part of the pattern. It's a true mystery stitch along because they give you random parts of the chart. So it's going to be a lot of counting. So this is what I had chosen from Stash. You had to have 4 colors. And I wanted to use a variegated. This is a Moe's Sale. 2-color in cotton, Victorian motto. So this is what I had picked out, and maybe it's what I'm going to stick with. I don't know. I made the mistake of looking online, Googling, you know, color inspiration. I found a dozen color palettes that I really liked. I've narrowed it down to 1. I don't even have anyone home to call my phone for me. I might be using something different, but I can't show you the picture because I don't have my phone. I'm gonna play around with that tonight, I think, pull some DMC from that color palette and see how it looks and see what I've got in my stash fabric-wise. And then if I can't really settle on one, I'm just gonna stick with what I originally pulled and start that tonight too. Oh, this is random, but somebody asked me about asked me for the details on this chart in a couple videos back when I got this, and I can't find the comment now, but if that was you, this is Sudbury House. Chart folder 245. It doesn't have a pattern name. But yeah, if that was you, it's a Sudbury House. And if that was you, get in touch with me. I'll send it to you. Still don't have anywhere to put this stuff. Okay. I had an awesome Happy Meal package on Cat Get Down. Well, I had 2. What day was it? Must have been Saturday? Nope, Friday. It was Friday. I was homesick and Brian worked from home because he worked overnight the night before. So Friday I had a Happy Meal there. Get Down. I got my project bag from Stephanie, Ivy House Crafter. I had won her giveaway. Beautiful bag. And she actually crocheted that lace. And there's a little hummingbird. And she also sent patterns she designed. Jaybird floss. Gotta stick with the bird theme. Get down. Knock everything over, you nut. Teeny tiny little scissors. Yep, there goes all my stuff. Thanks, Kat. And this is awesome. It's a little Ort holder. Look, I conveniently have some orts. Ta-da! So thank you, Stephanie. It's just gorgeous. There's the inside. She's so good at these. The other package from Friday. This was from Victoria Martin. You guys, I need to find my phone. I can't remember her Etsy shop name. If you were my phone, where would you be? I see it. I win, phone. Okay. Nope, not that one. Victoria's shop on Etsy. Is Victoria's Crafty Room. Okay. Check her out. I had talked with her and worked something out and sent her a whole lot of fabric. We did a nice little barter. And she stitched me project bags. 13 project bags. To be specific. So the 2 that I showed you and said, hey, these are new. This is the rest of them. Got Christmas. And she made a little matching one. Another Christmas. That dog. I swear. Halloween with a coordinating one. Another Halloween with a coordinating one. And I had half yard pieces of this, maybe? Half or full? No, had to have just been a half. And I told her to keep the leftovers and make some stuff for her shop. So I think there might still be one left in her shop, but I know one was purchased. This is just a fall. So pretty. A lot of these fat quarters came from the quilt shop. Because, you know, I leave work with something every day. This is my Patriotic. This one's super cute. Needles. And a little coordinating bag. It's just got polka dots on the back. I think this is the one she showed on her video when she was working on some of these. Very cool. Very cool. Look at this. Look at that batik. Butterflies. And then this one. Ooh, and this one on the back. And this one. Birds on the back. Very cool. So thank you, Victoria. They are awesome. I love them. I need to get new projects in them. I'm kind of thinking 13 new bags means 13 new starts, right? Yeah, probably not. I really shouldn't do that to myself. Let's see. Okay. Purchases. Oh wait, let me go through these notes. Oh, back to fabric dyeing for a minute. I know that you can get Ada on a bolt, sometimes through Joann.com, I think. Where can I get even weave or linen in a quantity like that? Or maybe I don't want to because the price is probably high. Okay, one sticky note down. 2 sticky notes down. That's my whip list. Retreat project plans. October. Oh, I'm going to take my butterfly that I'm doing all in beads on the fabric from Alanda. The Stony Creek Halloween. And obviously another new start because it's a retreat. I just don't know what yet. 3 sticky notes down. Sweet stuff of the week. Oh, I got some more makeup. Cool. Etsy shops. I found a new Etsy shop. Oh, that dog. She is not normally a barker. I don't know why she is right now, other than to annoy me. Okay, so this is the shop that I came across on Etsy. It is from Russia, or the sellers from Russia. I'm not even going to try to pronounce the shop name. Punochka. But look at these patterns. Look at that. So cool. I really like the designs. Here's another one. I really like the way that these Russian and Ukrainian patterns look. Let me see what else was on here. But yeah, there's a, oh, this is cute. There's a new shop for you to check out. Look at those pumpkins. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. And then I also ordered, one second. Roxy, get in here. Come on. Come on, loudmouth. Okay, go lay down. Okay, so I placed an order from the Ukraine. On Instagram, Heather McLean4 posted these kits. And it's an Instagram user where she found them. And it's beaded butterflies, and it's all beads, and it's done on a plastic form. And I can't remember how big they are. I want to say they're like 4 by 5. I mean, they're not huge. And then it comes with a magnet. You can turn it into a fridge magnet. Heather said she is loving them. I don't know why I don't just pull it up and show you, so that I don't try to describe it. And okay, so this is what they are. You see those? And there were so many different butterflies to choose from. So it comes with this plastic form, but it's not, it doesn't look like plastic canvas. And it comes with everything, the instructions to put the beads on. I'm guessing it's easy enough to figure out without speaking the language. Heather said she's been having fun with it. So I got online and picked out a bunch. Isn't that cool? And then they also had butterflies in, like, on plastic again, but like diamond painting. So my coworker diamond paints, so she picked out a couple of those. So I am waiting on that package. You do have to purchase through, they had a website, and I actually went to the website, translated it to English with Google, and placed my order originally on there. But when I put my address in, like, it didn't have a spot for my street address, so it just looked like it was going to go to Jennifer, Upton, Lansing, Michigan, and that was it. So after I did that, I did contact the seller on Instagram and asked her for some more information on how I could get this order placed, and ended up having to do a Western Union money transfer, which is fine. Heather had already gotten hers, so I was trusting it. So that's on its way, and I will show you when that gets here. I think they're going to be sweet. It'll just be a little bit of a change in projects, you know, something different to add some variety. So that is another sticky note gone. Oh, okay. Jessie Marie does stuff. And Kyle Reckemeyer, Stitching and Sound. They have been going back and forth with Kyle trying to figure out how to pronounce Jesse's maiden name. And she, on one of her last videos, opened up the challenge to anybody that could pronounce it. So I'm going to take my stab at it. It's spelled Boehret. Based off of the couple times I've heard Kyle guess, I'm going to go with Boehret. We'll see. So, Jesse, let me know if that's it, because now I'm just curious. Another sticky note down. Okay. I got myself a little bit organized this last 2 weeks-ish, whatever, however long it's been since I did a video. I printed out a full list of mirabilias, and it doesn't have the Nora Corbetts in here. I just printed out the mirabilias, and then I went through and wrote the Nora Corbetts that I have. So I went through and highlighted what I have. I had more out of print patterns than I thought. Turns out I have Sleeping Beauty, I have The Dreamer, I have Mother's Arms on loan to somebody. I should probably make myself a note as to who has it. The Seaside Kingdom, Queen Mermaid, Lady of the Flag, Butterfly Fairy, because those were the ones that were already released. I have those. And then Madonna of the Garden. So, yeah. So I just went through and made a list of everything I had. Mainly because I'm always forgetting what I already have. And in part that was because I purchased this pattern on, I think, a Stash Unload group. Isn't it gorgeous? Bluebeard's Princess. I went and got the floss. Well, everything that's not a water lilies. I need 4 different water lilies for this. I really need to make a master list of the water lilies I need to order and just order them all at once. And then I actually picked up the linen that the model is stitched on because we had it at the shop. It is 32 count Laurel linen by Witchell. And I think it's really sharp. I like it. So, and we don't have another cut big enough, but I do want to get some more because I also picked this up on Stash Unload and it's stitched on the same thing. So I'm not going nutso for the mermaids, but I think it would be really cool to have these two, especially since I want to stitch them on the same fabric. These are the only two that I've really like fallen in love with. And these, look at, they're like little seahorse dragons. Too cool. So that was, I guess that kind of goes with plans. Right. Right. Okay. Cat. Before I do haul, I want to do, so I mentioned the needle minders that I did yesterday because it's probably the last round I'll get in before winter. And I actually do have to get outside tonight to glue the little piece on the, I like to put the little, you know, something on the back magnet to make it easier to grab. So I need to put that on all of them. Here's what I've got. Bunch of different stuff. And these obviously are all going different directions. Got some Christmas stuff done. Got a bee and what looks like honeycomb. And then I've got some of the ones that were just pieces I picked up to make needle minders. Some more stamped. The metallic ink really worked nice. I was pleased with that. Cat, you're laying on my stuff. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Okay. And here's the last bunch. Look at this flower one. I love that. I like this one too, this butterfly. Oh, I put that same flower on this one. Dog. Nobody wants to hear you licking yourself. St. Patrick's Day. And a dove. Swan. Oh my God. Swan. I gotta tell you a swan story. So, when I work at the quilt shop, if I take the back roads into the quilt shop, it's not country, but it's kind of country. There is a house that has a pond, large pond out front, and they have 2 swans in that pond. And I was like, hey, that's kind of cool. They've got, you know, pet swans. So I don't know how many years I've driven past this thing, you know, this property, and always going, man, swans are out. So my mom and I were talking, because we got a storm. This was a couple months ago. We got a storm, and my mom and I were driving home from work together. We worked on a Saturday together, and she said, Kat, don't chew on that. That's not what Mom said. She said, you know, after this storm, she drove by that house on the way to work one day, and one of the swans was upside down in the pond. And I said, yeah, I saw that the other day too. And it didn't really click right away. They're fake. Just floating swans, I guess, to keep geese away because they don't want goose crap all over their yard. Yep. Multiple years I have thought it was cool that they had swans. Anyway, okay, on to crap, on to stuff, on to everything. I already showed you this. That was a stash unload. I don't even have anywhere to stack stuff. Okay, so today, well, this came a couple weeks ago. Next in the cottage garden samplers. Very pretty. And actually, I just saw, this was number 4. Number 5 is gorgeous. Trisha posted it in 3 Owl Threads, and it's beautiful. It's pinks, and it's, I think, my favorite out of the 5 that have been released so far. So I'm just waiting for that to get to my house. Here it is. Here's a picture of the next one. Isn't that so pretty? Yeah, that might be my favorite. So I got that in the mail, and then today I got my nest egg order of Dinky Dies. I apologize for the crinkling bags, guys. There's no way I could have it all out. So this is colors I got this month. Let's see. Black Sand Beach. Black Coral, Black Opal, Blue Bush, and Binda. It's a really pretty green, kind of almost an jade or emerald, I guess. So that's that. This came in the mail at some point, a while ago. What did I mark? Oh, hey, I already showed you this because it's all the transportation stuff. You don't get to see that again. This came in the mail yesterday. No, not yesterday. Yesterday was Sunday. Saturday. Nice little card from Tina. And she had gone to a retreat, and she picked this up off of the free table, and she already had a copy of it. So she asked if I'd be interested, and I was. Isn't that gorgeous? I had another dragon by this same company, and I just didn't see myself ever stitching it, so I had gotten rid of it, but this is cool. So thank you, Tina. And then I went to the library on Saturday. I had 4 big boxes of books in my trunk that I wanted to donate. So I went down to the shop in the basement, the bookstore that they do for a fundraiser, and gave them 4 boxes of books and found my own little treasures. I stop in there to check every once in a while, but I don't usually find anything phenomenal for cross stitch. I got The Best of Paula Vaughn. This book is brand new. $25 retail, you know, and it's, I mean, color. Very cool. So I picked that up. I picked this up. It says it's wraparounds, but I want to stitch this on a towel. So that's why I picked that one up. I don't know what else is. Oh, that's everything. Everything on the cover is... Oh, there's this too. Ooh, I didn't see that one. I can do that on a towel for my grandma. She'll like that. I got that for $1. Pillows from Paula's Garden. Look at that iris. So pretty. Oops, sorry. Not like you're looking over my shoulder, but whatever. Very cool. Also only $1. I don't think they were, I think that was supposed to be more. Whatever. And then I picked up this Just Nan. I don't know that I'll stitch this, but I couldn't leave it. I had to rescue it. What is this? Trying to see what this is. Okay, so this is the pattern. Sweet Remembrance. There's a closer. And it had the embellishment pack. So I rescued it because it was $1. Stash and Load. Very pretty little angel. I don't know. I think I like this because of the background. I think that's what really drew me to that. Flowers for Every Season. Love me those poinsettias. Moonlit Guardian. This may be a start soon because that's awesome. Designer Series. This is another Sudbury House designer series. I would probably stitch those individually, but I have this tray. I got that tray at one of the thrift stores for like $4 or $5. It has a mat, a circle mat in there right now with a Easter bunny. It needs to be, the tray needs to be cleaned up. The stitching needs to come out of there, but I could use that for that piece or something else square piece. Wow, guys, sorry, I'm already almost at an hour. I picked this up because I want the flamingo, or like the flamingo. So I just want to stitch that. I picked this up, I picked this up for Carrie because it has a sheep and a snowman. So I'll put that in the mail someday. Magazine. I don't know if I even found anything in here. Here's a couple things. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna flip to the pages, but cardinals. Actually, this Santa and Snowman is cute. I like this Noel. Mostly the cardinals. Come on. Christmas carols and cross stitch. I love the traditional Christmas carols. Here's I love them. So I had to pick that up. This was also selling stash. This was from Pamela Redfern. Picked up this kit. And this is from Marie in, I don't remember which group. But I got 2 of Cross Stitch Christmas. I marked a lot in each book. I'm not going to bore you with what pictures. Oh, sorry, bumped the base again. Or the tripod stand, whatever. These came from work. Flamingo, because I like those all of a sudden. Next Biscornu in the series. Hands-on design. Put on the hat. Super cute. My Cinderella finally came in. I need to start one of these soon too, because they're super cute. This came today. It's going to get a little bit loud for a second. My last Color and Cotton fabric of the month, for now at least. I'm going to take a break from their fabric and floss of the month. Makes me sad, but you know. So I ended up getting 32 count linen, and the color is soft apricot. When I ordered the color, those silken color silks for that one chart, can't order just 2 skeins of floss, so I ordered this little kit too. This will be perfect for Ellery's Christmas ornament for the year because she has turned into a princess this year. She picked this up from Stony Creek. Cute little ornament. Oh, this goes to my stocking that I'm starting in December with Jackie. Oh, so does this. I'm stitching it on the called for fabric. 28 count vintage Stormy Nights. It's the Stony Creek stocking from this year that we're stitching. Had to get the last in this series, and I also picked up the hanger, and the last button pack better be in here too. Uh-oh. Maybe I ordered it earlier? No, I didn't. I'm gonna have to order that. I mentioned in a last video the counted needle that was going out of business, and I enabled some of you to purchase from them. I got my order in. So I had picked up 5. Did I show these to you guys? No. I'd ordered 5 treasure braid. Oh, and this is one of the Krynex and one of the beads that goes in one of those mermaids. I need to make notes. This is ridiculous. A couple pieces of linen. This is another piece. I'm not going to pull it out, but can you see? It's the gingham. I thought that was really cool. Sweetheart tree. I don't know if I have this one or not, but I mean, it was 40% off. Oops. This kit, so somebody on Instagram, nope, Facebook, tagged Christine, Stitch All the Things. They had made one of these scissor fobs, and it's from Fern Ridge Collections. They're not cheap. I mean, $37. This was the only one that the shop had, so I figured I wanted to try one before I actually spend that kind of money on another one. So I picked it up 40% off. And it's really cute. It's a little hedgehog. Look, he's even got beads coming off of here. So I'm going to give this a try. It's got everything in it. I was told that the instructions are good. Picked up this one. And this was the last one from the counted needle. Oh, and then she gave me a freebie. Cute little one. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. It's, oh man, already over an hour. Okay. I lied. I bought a couple of fat quarter packs. These were from, I don't know, possibly Tuesday morning. Maybe not. Maybe Joanne. Really good Halloween ones. Some of these prints are small enough that I'll be able to use them for backs. I love this one. This one is cool too. And this one. These might have been Joanne. I'm sure it was. And on the subject of Halloween, I'm going to go through this quick because I know a lot of people have shown this already. It's the Color and Cotton Halloween box, and I actually did already pre-order the Christmas one too. I don't think I'll do a stitchy box again. I liked the stitchy box Advent one and Halloween countdown when I got those, but I could see myself using this box a lot more than I would use the stitchy box, and the price wasn't a whole lot higher. So, I mean, needle minder, some hand-dyed rickrack, super cute little scissors, beads, voucher for $15, 2 silks, limited edition silks, and then 10 cottons. Here's 5. Actually, here's the other 5. Very pretty. A hand-dyed cotton for finishing. This is my fat 1/8 color. And my fat quarter. Oh, and then the piece of, you know, like velvety velour stuff too. So I can see myself using this box a lot more than the stitchy box. To me, it's a better value because really with that $15 voucher, I mean, it's actually only $85 if you think about it, you know, for this box. So that will be my new treat to myself. If she does the Halloween again next year, I will definitely get it. It was well worth it. Low sale salads or semi-salads, and then variegateds. Okay, last two. These were eBay purchases. I am apparently collecting the Disney ones now. I have not started stitching any of these kits because I was going to change the fabric anyway. But now that I've got so many of these kits, I kind of want to do a bigger project with them. I want to do coordinating fabrics at least. I don't know what color. I'm going to have to pull them all out. And I'm thinking of turning it into a quilt for Ellery. Maybe just a wall quilt. I don't know. But I just feel like with how many of these princess cross-stitch patterns I have now, it needs to be something more than just stitching it and hanging it on the wall. So I got to figure that out. Okay, so I don't know what that sticky note was. Okay. Oh, here we go. Biscornu sign up. The Great Biscornu Swap group. We have a sign up posted. I believe it goes through Wednesday. Yes, there's a thread on the page. I've got Tina as an admin in the group helping me, so she or I will accept your request to the group. This round is kind of a Christmas theme, but kind of not. This round is going to be done a little bit differently. You're actually going to get paired with one other person, so you're each stitching for each other instead of stitching for, you know, somebody else where you're not exchanging directly. And the theme is going to be a few of my favorite things. I kind of wanted to do Christmas, and I kind of thought of that. And then what I want it to be, or I'm hoping it will be, I guess, is a way for members to get to know each other a little bit. Message your partner, find out about them, you know, learn about their favorite things, you know, really get to know another stitcher. So if you're interested in joining that round, I mean, we've already got a good number signed up, but head over to the Great Biscornu Swap. And like I said, we'll accept your request. You can get in on that thread, just comment with I'm in, and we're going to get people matched up by this weekend. Tina's really going to be helping me with it because I'm leaving Thursday for retreat. So I'm going to be posting stash, not before I leave for retreat because I just don't have time to deal with that now. But when I get back, I have a lot of stash left to sell. I need to sell it off. So I'm going to be posting probably in L and T D-stash first. And then I'll move it over to Stash Unload after the smaller group. Bendy Stitchy. I caught up with her videos, and she did a phenomenal job raising funds for her charity last month, the Alzheimer's walk. So that's awesome. This month she's doing the same thing. She's raising money for Now I Lay Me Down to Sleep. It's a nonprofit organization. They provide photography services to families that lose an infant. So it really, my cousin lost a baby not too long ago, so it kind of touched me a little bit more probably than normal. So I packed up a flat rate box full of stuff and sent it to her to donate to that auction. So she will have all of that on her Instagram. I think she's doing it through Instagram. And for this one, she's actually having everybody directly make their donation to the website, the organization. And then you'll send her a screenshot of your confirmation, and she'll send you the item. So check that out. Last sticky note. Give away some shit. Okay, so I finished Dewdrop. We are going to give this away. It obviously will not have doesn't have the frame. It won't have that flower bead, but it does have leftover beads for the rest of it. So the standard, be over 18 or have permission from your parent. Do not use the word giveaway. If you want to enter for Dewdrop, just say, I would like to stitch the bunny. And we'll get you entered for that one. I was also planning on giving away the Needle Bling Designs, the Witch is In, or no. What was it called? Good grief. I'm not done with it yet though, so that's gonna have to come in a later one and I'll pass that stash. Now, the awesome one. Well, I mean, this is awesome too, but the awesome one. Let's give away some creepy spiders. So this is the bag set that Victoria made. Does have the smaller accessory pouch that matches. Look at those icky spiders. So, to enter for the bag, I don't know. What should we comment with? Just, oh, really, dog? Just comment with Happy Halloween. And maybe I'll stuff it with some Halloween goodies, too. No tricks, just treats. I'm going to try to get back shortly after retreat, do another video. The giveaways will be open until I do my next video. So if you see another one after this, it's already gone. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. I'll put my contact information, leave a comment. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed seeing my whips, because I actually had a lot this time. I really appreciate all of my subscribers. I love the continued comments from, you know, different people that I'm getting to know through Flosstube. So it's been really nice. If you have any questions about the stitch-alongs or anything else, I'm directly going to upload this video, so I won't have links attached to it yet. I'll try to go back and put links, but feel free to ask. I'll always send it to you. I just am completely scatterbrained and may forget to come back and do the information. I hope you guys have a great rest of the week. Have a great weekend. I'll be leaving Thursday afternoon and heading up to retreat. And I'll get to stitch all day all day Friday, all day Saturday, coming home on Sunday. So I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to getting to know some more stitchers. It's a smaller group. I think there's 28 of us. And I'm going to actually be taking a little something for everybody. I think Halloween. So it'll be fun. I'll let you know how my projects go, and I'll let you know. Oh, let me know what you think for the floss on that October pattern. Should I stick with the silks or go with that other DMC that I found? And I'll show you when I get back. All right. Have a good afternoon. I've got to, what time is it? Oh, I need to go get kids and get home and cook and take care of other stuff and do the single mom thing. Single moms do not get enough credit. I had to do everything this morning on my own. Holy cow, it's crazy. You guys are amazing. See you later, guys.